right, to get started, I really wanted to talk about just some controls. If you do have any questions, you might be familiar with these controls, but we're just going to go over them one more time. So we are using Microsoft Teams to communicate with each other, and we do have different controls available here. So if you notice, these controls might be on the bottom of your screen, they might be on the top right of your screen. It's just depending on the version of Microsoft Teams that you're using, but they're going to have the same functionality. So we do have that microphone button. So if you do want to speak with that microphone button, make sure it does look like this. If there is a diagonal over it, that means that we cannot hear what you're saying. We do ask though that during this presentation, you do have the diagonal over it just to not interrupt, and there's no interruptions and things of that sort, background noises. We do ask that you keep it muted. And obviously, if you do have a question, then we would definitely welcome you to come off of mute and ask your question or give us your comment. If you do want to, just kind of chat instead during this workshop, you are able to click on this chat button here, and then you can type in your message down here, or your comment. Maybe I'm going too fast, or you want me to repeat anything. You can definitely put that in that chat, and then you can send your message with this little paper airplane icon, which is located over here. And then towards the end of the meeting, once we do conclude, you're able to leave this meeting by hitting that red hang up button, and you're good to go. So we will definitely be going into these controls in our next workshop, which is the Microsoft Teams, but that's just kind of give you an overview on how to communicate with us during today's workshop. So I'm going to go back a little bit. So thank you for all joining. As Stephanie said, we're going to make your life more creative and organized and secure with Microsoft 365, or formerly Office 365. So today's plan is straight up right here. So we're going to learn about new ideas that are important in Microsoft 365. We're going to try and give you the confidence to use these products in your everyday life so that they can benefit you and make you more productive. And towards the end, we will definitely give you resources on how to further learn your experience with our products. So we're going to start to get to know Microsoft 365. So make the most of Microsoft 365. So the reason to Microsoft 365 is it wants to expand your productivity. And as a subscriber, you'll have premium creative content in each application. And these are some of the examples of some of the definitely some creative content you will have with these applications. In OneDrive, you will have access to files, pictures, videos, and things that matter most to you across all devices. As you can see right here, you will have 1 terabyte of cloud storage, and you will have the security and peace of mind that your information is backed up. And we'll definitely dive into that later on during this workshop on the capabilities of OneDrive for your files, pictures, and just documents that matter most to you. So organizing your time, you're definitely able to organize your time with Outlook and suggested replies. If you're out on a meeting and things of that sort, you can automatically have replies sent to people that they're recipients. That way, they may know that, hey, I'm on a vacation right now, or I'm in a conference call. I'll get back to you soon. And then something new that's coming to Microsoft 365 is money. So securely connect your banking information and have all your analytics of your banking accounts in one place. Something that's really exciting about this is just having all that information, and we're really excited about this new product and how it can benefit, all of us on a daily basis with our banking, and sometimes that might get lost with different banking accounts. But it's really cool how in Excel we're going to have all that in one place. And like I said, we'll definitely dive into that later on in this workshop. So accomplish more together. So with the abilities of OneDrive and Office on the web, you're able to collaborate in files in real time. So if you want to collaborate over a Word document, a PowerPoint, an Excel sheet, you're definitely able to collaborate with those documents in real time using the power of OneDrive and Office on the web. And you can be productive across all devices. If you have a Windows computer, or if you're on your phone, or if you have a Mac computer, you have all that capability in each device to collaborate with one another. So there's no limits in your collaboration. Now, the differences in Microsoft 365 subscriptions. So these are going to be the consumer Microsoft 365 subscriptions. As you can see, they're all pretty much the same. You're going to get pretty much the same features on both subscriptions. The only thing that will change is the usage, which is the Microsoft 360 family, which is formerly known Office 365 Home, is going to allow 6 people, and each of those people will have 5 devices. So if you do have, multiple people in your family, friends, and things of that sort, that might benefit you. Now, we also have the Microsoft 365 Personal, which is going to be dedicated for one person, but they're going to still have all the features, and you will still get multiple devices in that same account. So it's just really up to you and how you might use your Office 365 consumer subscription. And then you can definitely see all the benefits that you have with each subscription. We're going to move on. Cool. So this is some really, really, really cool, exciting things that are coming to Microsoft 365. We're really excited about these new features. So some of the things that Microsoft says is that, you're going to get new features for the same price. So what's coming next to Microsoft 365 is Microsoft Teams for consumers. So if you don't know what Microsoft Teams is, you're able to connect with your family, and we'll definitely dive into that in a minute. And then we also have Microsoft Family Safety. So it's going to be a way to connect with your family and your loved ones. And like I said, we'll definitely dive into each of these products in a minute. So what is Microsoft Teams for consumers? So you're able to connect with your family, safe and secure, across the cloud. You're able to access Teams in multiple devices. Add personal. If you already have a Microsoft Teams, you can add your personal account to your phone. But really, what Microsoft Teams is a way to collaborate with one another. If you want to collaborate over documents, if you want to send, videos to each other, it's all going to be a central hub for collaboration. Think of like having a birthday party for a consumer. This would be a perfect way to collaborate with one another. Hey, you know what? We need to get these supplies. You have a team here now centralized, which would be your family, that's coordinating this birthday party to say. And you have all that information in one place where you're able to collaborate. As you can see here, you have calendars and activities. You can send documents and just work on family budget. And you can even incorporate Word, Excel, and PowerPoint into Microsoft Teams. So it's really exciting stuff coming our way with the Microsoft 365 subscription. Now I'm going to move on. Perfect. So now Microsoft Family Safety. So what this is going to be help you to, just keep a hold of the loved ones around you in a way that you want just them to be safe. So if there are kids, you are going to be able to, explore content filters so that you can manage, what they're looking at, how much time they're on their phone, even location. It's not a thing to keep a tab on your family, but it's just really a peace of mind. Knowing that your family is kind of in this application, you can really see their activity, see where they're at. And then Microsoft is really complying with their privacy, so they will definitely not sell your information to insurances or anything of that sort. So you do have that peace of mind, but it's going to be a central hub for you and your family members to just keep manage on the tasks that you do on a daily basis and just the locations and things of that sort. Perfect. We're going to move on. Now, so we're going to really dive into each of these topics today. We're going to dive into Microsoft Editor, OneDrive, Money, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, and Office mobile app. And we're going to really just showcase and see what each application does and how it can truly benefit us. Perfect. So the first one we're going to start off with is Microsoft Editor. So think of Microsoft Editor as editor in Word. I'm pretty sure we've all used editor in Word. You know how it reviews our grammar and things of that sort. But this is going to be all across the web. So if you're maybe in for example, here, you're in a LinkedIn application, it will definitely help you and give you suggestions for grammar and things of that sort. It's going to be an extension that will be added to your Microsoft Edge browser, which you are able to use across all the web. And we're going to really see how it goes into play in just a minute. And as you can see right there, it's available on Microsoft Edge and even on Google Chrome. And it's just kind of showing you the different tools that are available with Microsoft Editor. But I really wanted to show you is that it's going to be powered by AI. And it's going to be, like I said, available all across the web. It helps you with grammar, spelling, and it's going to be available in over 80 languages. And it's going to give you style critiques. It's going to give you suggestions on how to better your grammar so you can sound even more professional. And we're going to see this into play with this quick video. Let me put some sound. Give me 1 second. While I'm pausing, do we have any questions?
No questions so far, but I just wanted to say editor is one of my favorite features with the updates. So definitely really excited to see the video and then kind of see what you have to teach us.
Definitely, definitely. So this is going to be a really quick video just showcasing Microsoft Editor, and I hope you enjoy. Perfect. Now I really wanted to show you just a live demo on how we can definitely do this. So just give me 1 second while I pull that up. Can everybody see my screen? No, give me 1 second.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay, give me 1 second. Perfect. Can we see my screen now?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm actually in that Word application, and like I said, you can definitely use this across the web. But in Word, it's going to have the exact same functionality. So I'm just going to type in a sentence, and we're going to see how Microsoft Editor is going to help me with my grammar and things of that sort. So I'll put congratulations. Oh, is that too small? Give me a second. Right, there it is. I couldn't even see it. Okay, Congratulations on your 3rd anniversary. Oh, let me spell it. Okay, did it on my anniversary at the office. So automatically, as you can see right here on the top right. Oh, sorry. It's already going to show me Microsoft Editor. So as long as you do update your Microsoft Office, which is sometimes automatically updated for you, you should see this on the top right. This is going to be the exact same thing on the Microsoft Edge browser. It's going to be a little pen with these little like 3 dashes next to it. That's going to be the new editor sign. Or as you can see right here, you can also hit F7 to pull up editor. So we're going to click on editor. And it's going to give me one suggestion. So my grammar was okay. It's telling me that I was really clear. It's going to give me my formality, my inclusiveness, my punctuation, my sensitivity, and my vocabulary. So all these things that we might, not even notice while we're typing, it's all going to be here in that editor. The only thing that I really did make a mistake on was in the spelling. So once I click on the spelling, we can see that we have total 1 suggestion. I'm going to click on that spelling. And obviously I misspelled anniversary, and it's gonna really actually just give me a definition here, like at the bottom. So anniversary, birthday, century by century. and I'm just going to click on it, and automatically it's going to change it for me. Like I said, it's going to be almost the exact same concept as editor in Word, as we usually formally known it as, but now it's going to be all across the web, and it's going to give me even more features to my grammar. Perfect. Do we have any questions on editor before I move on? Because we do have a lot more to cover.
Yes, I do. So how do you make sure editor is available? Is there something you need to click on or open up in order to activate editor?
On Word, as long as you have the latest version of Office, you can go into your file and then to your account, and then just check on your updates, which is over here, Office updates. Just check on them. Make sure your Word is up to date. On Chrome, what you would need to do is download the extension, which I will definitely show you. I'm going to open up Edge. And as you can see right here, I can hit these 3 dots. And then over here, you have extensions. So I'm going to click on extensions. And now it's going to let me search an extension. So I'm going to look up editor, which should be here. So I'm going to, it's not here, it's not showing. So I'm going to go get extensions from Microsoft Edge. So I'll click on that. And I'll search it one more time. Okay, I'll put Microsoft. Okay, it's not showing. Give me 1 second. I know it should be here. No. Oh, it's right here. So it's going to be in the library. So as long as you go into more extensions or editors picks, I'm not sure why it didn't show in the search, but it's going to be called Microsoft Editor. You just click on it here, and then you're able to just get it and download it absolutely free, and it's going to incorporate it. So I'll do that now just to show you, and I can add the extension. And then it will appear right up here once it's finishing downloading. So I'll come back to this. Oh, there. Okay, give me a second. Let me try it one more time. Not sure why it's not letting me download it. But that's the place that you would be able to download the extension. I'm not sure why it's not letting me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not letting me. Oh, it's right here. It's appearing. So it's right here on the top right. And then once you do a grammar or anything like that, it's going to be able to click on it and you're able to see which grammar it's going to suggest for you. And sometimes even when you're typing, it'll give you those little like red squiggly lines that maybe something is wrong. And you can definitely just click on it and then editor will automatically appear for you. So it's just really an extension through your web browser that's just going to really benefit you. And I hope that answered your question.
It does. Thank you.
Perfect. So we're going to go back into our PowerPoint. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to move on into our next subject, which is OneDrive. So OneDrive, like I mentioned before, is just going to be a place where you can securely have all your files in one place. So what's the benefit of having OneDrive? OneDrive is going to be a cloud-based storage. So let's say you have, a lot of sensitive information on your computer. You have a lot of documents on your computer saved onto your computer. OneDrive is going to give you the capabilities of backing up all that information into the cloud securely. So backing up documents, pictures, videos, all accessible from any device, whether it be an iPhone, an iPad, a Surface, a desktop. You're going to have all those files secured and synced with the multiple devices under the same account. So this is really beneficial. So if I'm here with my Surface Pro and I have a lot of sensitive information on my device and my device falls, it cracks, it breaks, which things happen, life happens. If I don't have that information backed up, all those documents are gone for me. with OneDrive, you're able to sign into another computer. If I just go and buy the store, go to Microsoft, get another computer. I log into my same account. All my files that I backed up will be definitely be able to download through OneDrive. So that's going to really showcase the benefits of using OneDrive. And we're just going to move on. So like I mentioned, it's going to protect what matters most to you. You can also be able to have 1 terabyte of cloud storage while using OneDrive, which is over like 300,000 pictures, which is a lot of pictures. But it's going to be a kind of a combination with your documents and videos. But as you have that peace of mind that all your information is backed up into the cloud. And then the last feature that is part of OneDrive is going to be your personal vault. So like I said, we all have sensitive information. This is going to be another tab in OneDrive. So for example, if I want to have, my social security, my driver's license, things that are just really, really sensitive, I have a personal vault in my OneDrive, which is a dedicated folder, which is going to give me 2-step verification to access. So it's going to probably ask me for a password, and it's also probably going to ask me to text message on my phone and to confirm that code so I can get into this folder. And it's always going to ask you that every time you log in, because like I said, they just want to protect your data and make sure that nobody accesses that information. And like I mentioned, the 1 terabyte automatically backs up your information and it keeps your files secure. Now this is the new thing that's with Microsoft 365, the new application that we're all really excited about. It's Money in Excel. And like I mentioned before, you're able to connect all your bank accounts into one place, and keeping analytics of all those accounts. What have you been spending money on, our recurring bills, things of that sort. It's going to give you all those insights in one place, and we're going to watch that in action in our quick little demo that was provided through Microsoft. As you can see here, they're going into the transactions, and you can see all those transactions that have been taken place. And on the right side, we have all our banking accounts that are connected to Money in Excel. As you can see, it's just all organized for you by date. You can filter it and change it. And in the bottom, you have different categories that we're going to go into in the next slide. So adding an account. You have multiple accounts to choose from. So you have Fidelity, American Express, and things of that sort that you can definitely add into your Money in Excel. Perfect. Now we're going to move into the next one. And as you can see, it's showing you the different transactions that are available, and it's going to categorize it. So if you want to just know, hey, how much money I've been spending on travel, how much money I've been spending on groceries and things of that sort, it will definitely categorize that for you. And it's all going to be available in Money in Excel. So you also have a monthly snapshot of your savings accounts, taking your data to the next level with dynamic visuals that quickly pinpoint spending trends. And if you want, you can adjust your future spending behaviors, and you can easily filter, like I mentioned, by categories to take a closer look. So it's going to be visually, yes.
If you don't mind, I just wanted to add, this feature is great, especially for our business owners, our entrepreneurs, because as you know, you have to have all of your expenses at the ready. So this is just trying to help save a step there. So wanted to point that out. I hope that everyone definitely tries this out after the workshop, because I think it can help you be more efficient and more productive, and of course save you time, and we know time is money.
Perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. We're going to move on. So now we're going to look into Outlook. So Outlook has grown and changed, and how you can use it with your whole family and also stay organized. So save time and focus on what matters with Outlook. It's going to be pretty much your life organizer. It's not just for the office or school. It's a way to organize your whole family and even like your business and your mail and your calendar. And it's going to be an easy way to file access and a secure application. So Outlook works to anticipate your needs and save you time with smart features such as task and email reminders, attaching files to an email, formatting and advancing options, with like cool color themes and things of that sort. You're all able to do that in Outlook, and then incorporate, your OneDrive into Outlook, so you can definitely incorporate all those files. So focusing on your time. As you can tell, Outlook can help you and keep your family on track, help you plan and group outgoing. So it's just going to give you all those reminders. If you have calendar encryption on there. If you do have Teams as well, it's going to sync with your Teams. So you have all those available with Outlook and with that Outlook when you start with the Microsoft account as well. Now we're going to move into PowerPoint, which is our next section. Do we have any questions so far? Okay, we're gonna move on.
Well, I'm sorry, before you go on, so on Excel, how do I get to the money piece of it?
Yeah, so definitely, I know that's a new feature that's starting to roll out. I don't think it's out yet, Stephanie, if you want to correct me if I'm wrong.
I thought it was. Let me actually look that up and I'll provide the answer in the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna move on into PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is going to be a way to visually, present. We're all familiar with PowerPoint, but there's going to be a lot of new features that were added into PowerPoint. Like just going to be features that is going to save you some time with themes, and then with the new PowerPoint Presenter Coach, it's going to help you with your presenting skills, which is really beneficial. And we're going to go into detail in those areas. So PowerPoint will help you easily get creative and bring your ideas to life with new tools. So you're going to be able to have a lot of new themes. So if you are going to be making a birthday party or sharing your experiences or a scrapbook of memory, PowerPoint helps you tell a story with captivating presentations that are built in automatically for you, and it's going to save time in creating those PowerPoint presentations. So like I mentioned, we do have new features in PowerPoint. We have the new Presenter Coach, which is going to help you with your presenting skills. We have the designer ideas, which is going to help you save time while customizing your PowerPoint. And you have a growing catalog of premium templates and contents that are pre-made for you. And you have real-time collaboration with Office on the web and OneDrive. So you can, like I mentioned before, you can collaborate on documents as PowerPoint presentations in real time while saving time as well, and kind of eliminating that hassle of sending an email here and an email there of different versions of the same document. Perfect. So we're going to go into our live presentation of PowerPoint, and we're going to show you the different tools that were added into PowerPoint. Let me open up a new one.
And while Wanda said, I do just want to share, I did send the link where you can sign up to be notified when Money in Excel is released and ready for you to use. So go ahead and click on that link.
Perfect. Can everybody see my PowerPoint screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so we're here in our new PowerPoint. So what we're gonna do is we have different options. We can make a blank presentation. And then we have our recent documents here. But what I really wanted to showcase was more themes. What we have here now incorporated is a way to just simplify the way you create. And now if we go into presentations up here, we have a huge library of themes that are almost like pre-made for us. And like I said, it's going to save us time in creating those PowerPoint presentations. So I'll choose one just to kind of showcase. I'll choose, let's do the basketball one. I'll choose this basketball one. And I'll hit create. Perfect. As you see, it's already pre-made for me. Everything is already kind of here, and I can definitely come in here and start editing. If I go into this page right here and I have, title and content, I can definitely insert a picture. So I'm going to insert a picture, and I'm going to choose stock images. What's going to happen is going to showcase stock images that I can incorporate without having to go to third-party applications, download them, drag them in onto here. I already have a full library of pictures that are on here. And for example, I'll put just basketball, see what happens. There it is. It's already showcasing all the pictures. So I like this one, and I'm going to insert that picture. As soon as I insert that picture, it's already generating different templates or different ways that I can showcase this picture. So I like this one. And there it is. It already formatted it for me in a way that it's going to save me time without me having to drag, resize, things of that sort. It's going to give me the design ideas incorporated here on the right. Like I said, it's going to save you a lot more time so that you can really focus on the content and not really on the visuals as much. What I also wanted to showcase, if I go into this slide here, I can definitely just insert a 3D model. And it's going to bring me another library of, 3D animations that are going to just really captivate and make your presentation a lot more visually pleasing to your audience. So, for example, if I'm doing a basketball, I'll stick with basketball. And I'm going to search it. Perfect. Basketball is right here. I'm going to choose these sneakers. I think they're cool. And I'll choose the sneakers. I'll insert those sneakers. Perfect. So obviously they look right here, but what I can do is I can click on these sneakers, and then I can go into animations, and I can do a turntable. And what's going to happen, give me a second, or just swing. It's going to swing these shoes into a 3D form, and already my PowerPoint looks a lot more visually pleasing. And I can just start focusing on my information. Maybe I'm talking about basketball sneakers, and I can just incorporate all that information on here with this PowerPoint, and just able to insert and just not having to go to the web and insert different documents. I have everything in one place. Now, the next really cool thing about PowerPoint is that we have the capability with the touchscreen device is to annotate over your PowerPoint presentations while presenting or before presenting if you want to just be a little bit more creative. I am using my Microsoft pen right now. I can incorporate, this red pen that's over here, and I can just start circling. I can start writing on here, and I can erase with the back of the pen, and I can incorporate, my own kind of view to it, or my own kind of personal touch into my PowerPoint presentations. And like I said, you can do this before or while you're presenting. So that's a little bit of just the new templates and new creativity that you are able to do in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now what I'm going to get into is Presenters Coach. And let me go back into my other PowerPoint. Okay, let me pull it up over here. It took me to a different page. Okay, so it's a really quick video of something that's really exciting in PowerPoint that's going to benefit us all as presenters, and it's going to incorporate the way we speak. And I really just want to showcase this video because I think it's really, really cool. Can you hear the audio? Steph?
No audio yet.
No audio? Give me 1 second.
With Presenter Coach in PowerPoint for the web to get real-time feedback to improve a presentation. Select Slideshow. Rehearse with Coach. Select Rehearsing. As you speak, you'll get guidance in real time for things like not just reading your slides, filler words, potentially sensitive phrases, and more. When you're done, you'll get a report with a summary that shows pace, total time, and other ways to improve. Cool.
Definitely super cool. I know I need to use it because I do say a lot, and I need to kind of manage my speed as well. And it's, like I said, it's really beneficial to all of us that we use Presenter Coach to improve our skills in presenting. Okay, lastly, we're going to go into our Office mobile application. So all the things that we're able to do, you know, on our programs on the web, we're able to use them on our Office mobile applications, you know, and these are going to be incorporated into your Android and iPhone devices. You know, you might not have all the features available, but they're going to sync together. So, for example, if I'm going to be, you know, working on a PowerPoint presentation, but I forget my computer at home, you know, I have my phone in hand, I can definitely connect and continue using that application to work on my PowerPoint presentation, just to say, using OneDrive and our applications on the phone. So I can, you know, create new documents, I can edit, and I can definitely view files if something is really important and I do forget my device at home. With Office, you can choose how to best express your ideas, you know, going online with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint together in one place. You know, like I said, grab your phone, grab your tablet, grab your computer, and then transition easily across all devices. So in Office mobile app, you're able to available with all mobile devices. It includes AI-powered smart assistants, features that provide you with, you know, the advanced formatting options with grammar and writing suggestions, key data insights, and design ideas, as you can clearly see there. And if you do want to get it, you can definitely scan this QR code on the screen with your phone, and it's going to bring up the application store acquired with your phone. If you do have Android, it would be the Play Store, and if with the iPhone, it would be the App Store. And you can definitely download these applications for free with your Microsoft 365 subscriptions, and then just log in into your account. And we did mention that we were going to give you additional resources towards the end of our workshop. We are heading towards the end, but we do want to have, you know, just a little Q&A towards the end. We do have Microsoft365.com to learn more about, you know, these applications and the functionalities that are available. And we're going to definitely go into this website and showcase that for you. Let me pull that up. Do we have any questions while I pull this up?
Looks like nothing just yet.
Cool. Give me a second. Perfect. So we're at Microsoft365.com. And like we mentioned before, there's different subscriptions depending on what you're going to be using. If you're going to be using it for home, for business, and for enterprise. And it's going to just really showcase different learnings. So you can learn more about, let's say if you want to do business, we can learn more about the business applications of Office 360, of Microsoft 365. And then another website that we can definitely utilize to learn more about these products would be over here. Oh, snap, sorry. If we do go to support.office.com, it's going to showcase the different applications, and we can definitely dive into these, and it will showcase us how we can definitely use these. And it's going to give us, different learnings, link to a slide, share lifetime adventure, present remotely, insert pictures. And it's just going to give us different resources that we can definitely use to improve our skills in these applications that are provided to us. But other than that, we do have these last 10 minutes to, really answer any of your questions that you might have or anything in particular that you would like us to showcase for you. This is catered to you, so just let us know and how we can assist you.
Do we have any questions?
Anybody? This is for the benefit of everyone who's on from the SBC, so this is a good chance to ask questions. So just to recap, the money piece is not available yet. The coach, these other things that you did show us are available.
Yeah, the only things that aren't going to be available are going to be the Microsoft Teams for Consumer, the Microsoft Family Safety, and the Money Excel yet. But they are starting to roll out hopefully soon, and they will be available with your Microsoft 365 subscription.
And I know you took us through how to add some of the those features, but just by refreshing it to the newest update doesn't automatically do that. Is that correct? You have to go through all those various steps?
No, so for Word, as long as you do update your Word application, you have editor on Word. But if you do want it across multiple, like if for your web browsing experience, you would have to add that extension that we showcased.
Okay, so I understand. Makes sense.
Perfect. So if there isn't any last questions, we're gonna showcase, where you can find additional resources. Just give me a second.
So I'm going to go ahead and put our website that we have for the store in the chat. So at the Microsoft Store, if you've never been before, we do a variety of different events, such as this one that we did private for SBEC. But we do Teams training for that's open to the public. So anybody that needs more information on Teams can come in. We do trainings for our educators and also for our little ones. So if you have any students in the home that you want to expose to coding, we can teach them how to code their own video games, start their own business and things like that. So that link is now in the chat. So you can go ahead and click on that and see what we have in store for our public workshops.
Yes, so that was definitely Stephanie mentioned. We do have corporate training with DeAndre. So if you do need corporate training for larger organizations, they're absolutely free. You would just contact DeAndre Browning. We also have community events that are absolutely free. As you met Stephanie already, this is going to be your contact information. And then we do have special pricing for businesses that will be available with Serena, and that is going to be definitely her contact information. feel free to reach out to any of these people and just even ask questions. They're really good at responding and just catering to your questions.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, so if there's no other questions, I think we're going to wrap it up. And thank you for being here. Thank you for assisting this workshop. We hope you learned a little bit of what's coming ahead and what you're able to do now. We're going to hang out in the call. If you do have any questions, we'll be here.
Okay, maybe Stephanie or Juan or someone, maybe just do a quick 30-minute preview of coming attractions and what make your business more accessible will provide to us, what we'll learn from that.
Make your business more accessible wants to ensure that all employees, regardless of their own accessibility and possible limitations that they may have, are able to be productive. So what we'll do is we'll talk about features within Windows 10 and in Office that help, all employees to be productive, as I was stating. So an example will be, how do you utilize voice command or dictation for writing emails? So if you have an employee who may have limited mobility in their hands, and they're not able to type, well, we'll show you how they're able to use that feature to write their emails and get their different job duties done. So that is one example, but there are a variety of different features we'll show you within Windows 10. I say this a lot, but I really do love that workshop as well because I learned some new things, and you never know who you're going to come in contact with, and being able to help is very encouraging, especially in the times that we're in, especially with wanting to just have your place of business hire the strongest candidate. You want to know that regardless of somebody's limitations, that there are ways to help them, and you can have that candidate work with you. So that is what we will be discussing at the next meeting.
Great, thank you. Look forward to it. All right, so I need to sign off, Stephanie, but if you could give me a call offline, that would be great. I appreciate it.
Matt, I'll shoot you an email, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Joseph, do you have any last questions for us?